Good morning. Happy Good Friday. Yes, this begins the day when Jesus was put into the cave. Yes. So, anyway, just a little word to go with that. And why was he put in a grave? So, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of God's one and only Son. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Um, and just to note, um, yes, we should be thankful that we have a Savior. I don't see how, you know, we can survive without it. I don't. Again, I've said that before. So I am looking at the Constitution, and yeah, there's so many wonderful things that were written in here. But let's see. Let's just go back because a lot of young people don't know anything about this. So here we go. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. We'll start with that. We'll just leave it there because there's so many things in here that would be good to review and look at. Um, thank God for the United States and those of us that love the Lord, those of us that love this nation. We're going to stand up and we're going to fight. We're going to fight. We're going to fight. That's our fight. Yeah, it's not physical. Um, it's not emotional. Uh, it's not fake. It's for real. I enjoy freedom. Do you? Well, thank God for this day. And then Sunday we'll come back. Hopefully, I'll come back, and He lives. That's what this says here. Jesus lives. Seeing His love in your life. Yeah. I hope people see it in my life. Yes, I do get a little upset with things that are going on, but that's even Jesus got angry, because they were desecrating the temple. So, yeah. Okay. So now let's keep it light. Let's do something different today. I didn't watch any news at all, which is probably a good thing. And then I was so tired that I didn't even listen to anything on my YouTube last night. So, yeah, today has been a beautiful day. We had some new neighbors that are here, and they've decided to come out for the weekend. And their home is just a little south of us. And it was nice to meet them. Rafi gets out more than I do. I would say he's probably a little more social, like with our guests, with the neighbors, with strangers. And I am too, but I'm busy a lot of the times, though I choose to be. So I like to take a lot of time for myself too when I can. So, yeah, other than that, just thinking of different things on a lighter note. Did you get your drink? Do you drink tea, water, coffee? I had too much coffee already. So, but I'm having my water. So, anyway, yeah. I don't know if I'll make Easter eggs. We've had all the kids a couple of weeks now, and Margot and Malcolm and everybody was here. It'll just be probably Rafi and I at home. I don't know, but it might be nice to go out and eat. We don't eat out too much because number one, I live in the middle of nowhere, and number two, I usually go to Bozeman 2 to 3 times a month, and so you go out and eat when you go to town because you don't have a choice. It's 2 hours, 4 hour day driving. I'm used to it. I think I could do it with my eyes closed. So, anyway, I'm going to get a little comfortable. I think it's nice to talk to people. I enjoyed Brenda Nat. She's a lady. She was a school teacher, and she does some cooking, real Southern type cooking shows, videos. So anyway, and I don't know. We'll see what I do. Today, I'm just going to keep it simple. I cook all the time, and I cook. I'm known for my cooking. Yeah. And I enjoy it very much. And I think I'm going to do hamburgers. That sounds good. When I get into this cleaning mode, I do not really like to cook because, everything takes a little time. And then once I eat, I'm done for the day. And I'm a late goer. I mean, I'm not a morning person to begin with because I tend to stay up late, and which is probably a terrible habit, but that's just what I do. Maybe nocturnal a little, I don't know. How about you? Are you nocturnal or are you an early riser? My husband gets up at 4, maybe 5, rarely after that. And he always fixes my coffee for me. And I do a French press, if you know what that is. Yeah, and so if the coffee's not ground, he'll grind it. He sets up, it's so cute. He sets up my little, um, I got me a stainless steel press because the glass ones break. And I don't put those in the dishwasher, but it's really nice. It's a really nice one. This one was a little bit bigger, and so that's going to last a long time. And I got me some good coffee, and I decided to kind of go along with some organic coffee. I know there's a lot of controversy about organic, but um, it's really good coffee. It's a local maker. Not they don't raise it here, of course. They buy it, but I think maybe I can trust that one. And the taste is out of this world. And I prefer Colombian coffee for flavor, although they use an Arabica bean, which is very interesting because um, it just tastes really good and it tastes like what I would expect Colombian to taste. So I'm kind of hooked on that one. And it's kind of neat to get up and, the ritual of uh, grinding it, and then you've got to, put it in, boil the water, pour it in, and then press it. Um, it really tastes, it's a lot more hearty, or what's that? How do they say that? It's more of a bold flavor, which I really enjoy. And then I do the almond milk. Um, yeah, and I was using monk fruit with erythritol in it, but now I just heard that it can cause blood clots, heart attacks. I don't know if it's true or not, and I really want to do some more study. But in the meantime, I'm using coconut sugar, and it's a dark, it has a particular taste, and I don't advise. This is from personal experience only. But be careful if you have high cholesterol. Agave increases cholesterol, from what I understand, and I cut that out completely. So yeah, I do have high cholesterol, but I don't take anything because it's terrible. But I'm really into natural vitamins and things like that. And I am taking something called citrus bergamot. Well, the last time I went and had my blood work done, my triglycerides went down. So I'm impressed with this product. The only thing is, it's really light capsule, and I cannot get it down. I have trouble. Sometimes I got to mix it in applesauce. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I love you. Okay, be careful. Okay. That was my husband. He's going to take the garbage out. We don't have garbage pickup out here in the middle of nowhere. Um, but that's okay. I think it keeps us healthy, keeps us strong, and yeah. Okay, so back to what it was I saying. Okay, citrus bergamot, it's awesome. My son started taking it, and the same results with him quickly, immediately. So I will be taking that along with everything else I take. And I do see a difference. If I don't take my collagen regularly, I do notice some of these little wrinkles start moving in, but that's part of the dryness here in Montana. It is very dry. And then in the winters, you have wood burning, you have propane, and you don't want electric heat. It's too expensive. So anyway, and it does tend to dry you out, but that's why I created my own natural, all natural oils, and some essential oil face cream. And boy, am I seeing a difference. And I have my some friends that are my guinea pigs, endearing friends, but they love it and they immediately could see a difference. So yeah, I might be doing, like I said, the Montana made on that one, but we'll see. Yeah, so anyway, so now we'll get the house cleaned. Big job. Every square inch. My husband built every square inch. I've been cleaning at least once a year. I don't do it twice because I get can maintain it, but once a year, every square inch. Inside, outside. I won't have guests if I can't clean it right. It's just ridiculous. And I'm noted for that. So, all right. Thank you, Lord, for my mother's gift to me. Okay. So we'll finish the cushions on my reupholstering this really expensive chair we had, but the material was going really bad because every year I shampoo the chair. So it was wearing out on me really quick. Whew, thousands of staples. What else? And then uh, the new cover on the cushion is kind of tight. So anyway, but I'm going to do a special whip stitch to seal it off on the bottom. So I'll never take it off because I don't do zippers. I just don't like them. It's a little complicated for me to do, but I never did them. I don't like them. So, and I also, on the back cushion, I really overstuffed it because I wanted it to really have body. Before it was flimsy and it wasn't any good. So, and then I have another chair, identical chair to that, and I'll do that maybe in fall because I'm not doing it now. It took a long time to remove staples. I mean, whoever made the chair did very good. Um, they really it was highly professionally done. So, okay. So that's out of the way more or less. I still, like I said, I've got to do that little whip stitch just when I'm watching something on TV. So then I got all my paperwork done, waiting on taxes. Well, I hear that we're supposed to pay a lot. We lost money because of Yellowstone National Park had the flooding, which was nowhere near me. Then the gas prices went up astronomically. So who knows why? I've always had the year before we did phenomenal. I mean, I think we did more that year than we've ever done before. So, and then also what else? Been beautiful. The snow is melting. It starts at Thanksgiving, pretty much clockwork, and then it builds. You just never know how much you're going to get. And then it doesn't go away because it's called on the pack until now. It's starting to melt. I've got icicles this big around hanging off the roof. You can't do gutters because if you do gutters, you won't have any left after winter. So yeah, just don't even try. We've tried, it didn't work. Um, so I mean, they're icicles. It looks like Christmas all the time, all over the place, and you can hear when they fall, and um, you can hear when the big mounds of snow. You can hear them. Sometimes they got to go to the next part of the roof, and then boom, you can hear that. It's a different place. I am from south of New Orleans, so it's been quite a thing to acclimate, and then also just figure out what's going on. It's brutal. We've Raffy's plowed every single day and maybe several times a day. Good thing we got a new tractor because I think he's enjoying it. Well, it's like a Cadillac, it's heated. Um, it's very nice. I think it even has a radio in there, so no problem. Although he did mention that next summer, I mean winter, he wants to go back to Louisiana for the season. I don't blame him because I'm like a cat in the snow. I don't want to go out in the snow. Um, this year I felt it was colder somehow, and the wind, oh my God, it's like a hurricane, flatline, like, or whatever they call it, straight winds. Um, there's more to that word, I think, than that. But anyway, and it was always that way. I was just like, oh my God, it's like a hurricane. We actually installed in certain places because we have a cedar log home. We installed hurricane clips to keep the roof on. Anyway, but I am so looking forward to spring. It'll be here sooner or later. And the first sign of spring is, let me get this. Hang on. Does anybody know what that is? That is a meadowlark. There's one thing that I learned about living here is that after winter, you really appreciate the spring. I mean, it's just so beautiful and so interesting to see all these little creatures come along. And one year we had a wolf, and he was about 25 yards, maybe not even that much, because we have like a gated perimeter, and he was just outside that perimeter. Um, and my dog was out, and I think he was licking his chops. He wanted to come and maybe get that dog because we have cats, dogs, and we've had all kinds of animals. You name it, I think we've had it. We still have chickens too. So anyway, but Raffy went to get the gun, and just in case, but he took off and he never came back. We get this time of year two fox. They're beautiful, actually, but they're very. I think the word's elusive. They don't want to be in your company. So yeah, all kind of things. We've had moose in the fall walk through the yard and also down the road, just moseying down the road. And we've never had bear that we know of below. We have cats. We have mountain lion. And you can see the tracks. We've had wolves like in a pack. And yeah, I've seen evidence of that quite a bit one year in particular. And then they even found an elk and they had killed it just outside our gate. So we're not in the woods, we're not on the timberline, but they still, they're hungry. So yeah. Um, anyway, I'm looking forward to summer, and I am praying that we get our full bookings, or enough. It's just that's our supplement. And we have other businesses too, but that's the main thing for us, not to, dip, not to go into the pocket. You don't want to mess with your savings. Yeah. So, oh, and then Margot and I usually for my birthday, Mother's Day, we always go to a what's it called? The Vissers. Um, it's where they grow and then they sell to the public. They sell to the commercially um, their plants, flowers, oh, gorgeous stuff. So we always spend a little too much there. um, yeah, so we love to do that. And then I found a new antique shop in Bozeman. Whoa, it's gorgeous. It's like walking into a fantasy world. I mean, they're playing this lovely old fashioned cowboy just moseying along, um, cowboy music, and it's immaculate. Every room you walk and you just like, you can't even take it in. There's so much stuff, but it's so well put together and it smells divine in there. So they gave me a little ticket if I wanted to come on the 27th, which is my birthday, and I'll be 68. And I'm not done yet, though. I think I'll be around for a while. Got too many things I still want to do. And yeah, so I'm thinking, anybody have anything to add please make sure you make a post. And this one's a little long. I'm going on. Brenda Nat, she is a lady, I think she lives in Alabama, and she cooks and she does Southern cooking. She was a school teacher and she's a character. I really enjoy watching her too. And so she got on. I loved it. She was sitting in her little outdoor swing, and it was a long day for her, and she just was casually talking to the people that watched the videos, and I really, really liked that. I said, I'm gonna do that. We're not gonna complain today. We're not gonna say anything about the world situation. Okay, we'll stop. So um, I said we had company earlier, so that was nice. We don't get too much in the winter. Summertime, always. Well, I think I better stop because I'm umming too much. So if you're an ummer, you know how annoying that is. All right. Well, God bless and have a wonderful, blessed weekend, Easter, Resurrection Day, and thank God for that. And thank God for you. All right. So love you and subscribe, share, thumbs up. And I don't know what the bell, the notification bell. I got to check into that. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye now.